Okay, so I think we are good to go. Hello, everybody. I've got my wonderful friend, Miss A Merch Beauty, or Aileen, here, and we are going to be swapping our makeup routines. If you watch me or if you watch Aileen, you know we are very opposite when it comes to makeup.
Indeed.
But before we jump into it, do you want to go ahead and tell people a little bit about your channel while we're waiting for people to join in and all that wonderful stuff?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name's Aileen from A Merch Beauty. I love all things beauty, skincare, and fashion. Fashion's kind of taken a back burner thanks to COVID, so we're investing it in luxury beauty. It's okay. So, in my channel, we have a lot of fun. We try a lot of new things. I think my lives are just as fun as Betsy's. and, and we're definitely going to have some fun today and swap this makeup. I don't wear lashes. I don't do a lot of color. And that kind of sets the stage for where we're going today.
Exactly, because I wear lashes, I wear lots of color. I don't wear a whole lot of bronzer. And
I
Aileen
love bronzer.
definitely loves her bronzer.
Hi,
So,
Ruby.
hey, Ruby.
I'm going to put my ears on.
Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to put on my ears.
So
I've got the Maleficent ears. I bought these at Disneyland in California. Aren't these the cutest though? Look how adorable those are.
I've never been to the one in California.
You haven't?
No, I've only been to the one in Florida like 100 times.
So the one in California is really nice.
Is it
definitely not as nice or as big as the one in Florida?
Okay.
But it is the original. So what's nice about it to me, like when I go to Disneyland versus Disney World, is you're walking where Walt walked, you know?
This is true.
So that makes me excited.
I've never been to California, period. Like the time I went to California, let me pull this up a little bit, was when we were supposed to be heading towards Arizona and we were going the wrong way. And as soon as we saw Welcome to California, it was like,
you passed through all of there. How did you do that? Yes, Ruthie, the next time I go to Disney World, if they have some Maleficent ears, I will definitely pick you some.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be fun and interesting because you got to start with your eyes.
Okay. So we did pick each other's makeup and what the other person was going to do. And we're just guiding the other one through the order in which we apply our makeup. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
I never use tape, so obviously I don't have the little elf strip.
Okay, so before you take and put that tape on your eyes,
I got the sticky off.
Okay, yeah, you don't want it too sticky because that stuff will rip the skin off your face. That's why I use the elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no. So do you apply your primer before your spot conceal? Yes. Or you spot conceal and then prime?
Primer first.
Okay.
Wait, do you do tape first or do you do eye primer first?
I prime first. And then put the tape on.
Okay.
Hey, Colleen. But yeah. Okay, so now I got a spot conceal. This is like completely out of my depth. Like I'm sitting here and like, oh, wait. I'm like looking for my eye tapes. I didn't even pull those suckers out today.
Yeah, don't even touch them. It's not going to happen.
I'm not. And this is going to be weird because it's going to be a very natural looking Betsy.
Do you bring it?
Well, I mean, I guess people see me natural all the time because I don't have to wear makeup.
Do you bring the primer all the way to the brow?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I need a place to lay all that color.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Jamila. But yeah, I think this is going to be very, very, very interesting because our styles are so different.
This is going to be hilarious. First, I mean, I never do my eyes before I do my face.
Well, girl, if you start playing with color more, you will definitely. Oh yeah, she's going to be using some pigments and stuff like that. But to make sure she gets enough color. So do you do brows before foundation or foundation before brows?
Brows next.
Okay. Again, this is weird. Brows are like one of my last steps. I don't know how people put on brows before other things because I always get my brows messy. I don't understand it.
She said, or I want a refund. Hi, Jamila.
She's wanting some bang for her buck today.
Okay, well, we're gonna try. Okay.
Yes, because that's another thing is if you watch me, you know I love all things shiny, all things sparkly, all things glitter.
Okay, so then tape.
Okay, so with the tape, what I do is I run it right where it's angled up, but where it goes just below your bottom lashes.
Like.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, Rupi, we don't do a lot of those stuff. I mean, like my brows, even like they are now, they're not bad. It's just, they're different.
I've never owned makeup tape.
Well, I'll tell you, the e.l.f. tape, I buy it directly from e.l.f.'s website. I'll order like 10 packs of it at a time, and it's like $3.
Like for me, it's just so easy to clean that sucker up with a concealer.
Wait till you start wearing deep and really bright colors. It's not always so easy to clean up with concealer.
Okay.
You can use a makeup wipe for it, but it also, one of the things that I like about using the tape is it gives you almost an instant eye lift because it drags that color upward.
Okay.
And girl, you're like me, you're 37. Come on now, we can all use an instant eye lift.
Let's get some brushes. Okay, so Betsy chose the Metropolis palette for me to use today.
Exactly. Because okay, so for Aileen, I figured we would do a very standard Betsy look, which is what? Green.
Green.
So we're definitely going to be playing with some greens. This is the first time using my Gucci eyebrow pencil because she's obsessed with it. And see how it's more red tinted? Because I bought it for when I had red hair. But it's okay because we're going to put some darker brow gel over it.
So what are we starting with on this? You said we're starting with rope in the transition.
Yes, I would use rope as your transition kind of all over, especially if you're not experienced with a lot of color. It gives you something to blend into. Yes, we are playing with some greens. Hi, Simply You.
Okay. Transition.
Mm-hmm.
And do you pile this sucker on or?
Well, I mean, I don't really pile it on. I do little dips and then just keep blending because you just want something there for your other colors to grip to almost. It's always, I've found that whenever I was a beginner with color, using more of like a neutral matte shade gave me something to blend into.
Okay. Yes, Kelly, we're going step by step.
Oh, yes.
Because I can't do Betsy.
Because
Betsy makeup.
I look for all the other steps, you'll be fine. It's the eyes that is definitely my signature, where I apply the most time.
But you don't spot conceal.
No, I don't need. I mean, right now you saw me, you know me, you talk to me every day. I don't have a lot going on with my face where I don't need to really spot conceal because I use a medium coverage concealer or foundation. So once you're happy with how that's on, what you need to grab is something like this, Aileen, where it's like a little bit dense and short, because you're going to want to take this green right here, which is what color is that? Lethal. And you're going to keep that in your crease.
Okay.
Thank you, Simply You. Okay,
hi, Simply You.
I think
Betsy's a great teacher. See, I know makeup. I just don't dip into color often.
Well, exactly. And I have like, I don't know. I know a lot of people are like this where even if I play with color or whatever, I have a certain look that I always do.
Okay, lethal. So
Yes,
the BK Beauty 207?
that's a good one. Because this is the 203, but the 207 will work.
Okay.
I have several of the 203. I have lots of BK Beauty brushes. I have too many. But it's something that's more dense.
In the crease, but still bring it out here, right?
Uh-huh. It's all about your layers and making sure your layers are blended. Think of it, okay, the best way for you like to color. It's shading.
Girl.
So I am going, oh, I need my brow gel. Oh, I have to carve these out, don't I?
Yes, you do. You need concealer, and you need the one you're going to use to spot conceal is fine. And maybe like, do you have something like this, like a flat angled brush?
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. And carve them puppies out, girl. Ruby's waiting for my reaction. Okay, Ruby. Okay, wait, I have another question.
Okay.
You bring the green all the way to the front?
For that shade of green, yes, I will bring it all the way to the front.
Okay.
Because you want it just above where, okay, so you know how where your eyes almost kind of hood? You want it to be where just that green kind of pokes through at the front because you're going to need that.
Can you see it?
Yes. I like that green on you.
Okay.
But you need more of it.
I'm going. I just wanted to place it first.
Just keep building. Just build up the color.
Just keep swimming.
Pretty much. Okie dokie. This is very weird. But I guess if you have
Hi, Simply You makeup.
Maybe I should do this more often. My brows look sharp.
Girl. Yes. Chisel. Chisel, chisel. But we're going to blend this into that rope shade, right?
Yes. Because we're going to add some more depth to it too.
So can I, oh wait, I got to do the other eye.
Yes. I'm not one of those girls who goes, like, does one eye and then does the other. I go back and forth between the two of them. It makes it easier for me to keep it even.
When I'm doing my makeup, I do that too. However, when I'm filming, I don't, just because I don't want the video to be way too long. So I say, let me finish the other eye. I'll be back.
See, yeah, for me, I can take and knock out an eye look. What you see on camera is how long it takes me to do it. I don't edit anything out. I know my eye shape. I've got the style down. The creamy matte in here, Jamila, I love these shadows. If you can tell, and y'all know, I got a bajillion palettes. Look, there is a lot of use on that. You can see like some intentions, especially in the shade right here, which I think is Royalty. No, Royal, right there, that deep green. I love that color.
I have used the palette on my channel, and I used it for a Nailed It rainbow look that I did. Okay.
Yes, when wasn't it Katie, what is her name? Katie Hughes. Y'all did that.
It wasn't a Katie James Hughes look. That was last week's, but with my eye situation, I couldn't attend.
There are too many I'm trying to remember.
Is that good? Can I blend this green into rope?
Yes, go ahead and blend. That is I love that color on you. You need to work with more greens. You do. So now I've got spot conceal down. I've got my brows carved out, so I'm going in with foundation.
Girl, you're going to be done with your whole face and I'm still working on eyes.
Probably. Don't worry, Kelly. It's supposed to rain here, but it was like 75 degrees today. Can you believe 2 weeks ago we had a freeze? It was so bad. But now it's pretty again. It's like, what are you thinking? I mean, just give me some normal weather. Now, the one thing I will not do that is in your routine is use this little sponge to apply the cushion. I don't know how you do that. It doesn't give me like enough foundation to do anything with.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, so that looks good. So you're going to want to take the deepest green shade, which is Royal.
Okay.
And you're going to want to concentrate that on the outer half of your eye and not really bring it up too far past your crease.
The outer half?
Yes. So what I would do is like take my brush, just, well, where's it a little? So it's the same, almost the same brush you used, and see, I would keep it here and then here and almost kind of just buff it in.
Girl, that's not half. That's like outer third.
Well, my eyes are small, so it is about halfway once I'm finished with it. Hey, Kiaj, I'm glad you can make it.
Hey, Kiaj. Okay.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
How's your neck?
He said it's better, I think.
I keep telling him to go to the chiropractor. That's the thing I love about doing lives with y'all is in like our makeup, magpies and stuff like that. This is what we talk about and how we act on a normal basis. Like
on Marco Polo back and forth.
All day, every day. Until my old ass decides to go to bed and just disappear.
Which will always be the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you were at work? Huh.
Can I blend this with some Royal?
Yeah.
Was that Royal?
Well, Royal's a dark color. You're going to want to use Lethal.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really loving how that looks, though.
I've always wanted to do more blues, but I've never like seen a palette and said, ooh, green.
I wasn't the biggest fan of green either till I started playing with green eyeshadow, and I was like, wait, this is probably one of the best colors on my eyes I've ever used. I need to keep doing this.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I want more green.
Yes, you do. You want it deep. Because that's part of what helps it with the illusion of drawing it up. Oh, you're fine, Stephen. Enjoy your walk. Are you going with Ryan? Or are you still at home? Oh, but yeah. See, I'm taking my time blending. You need to. Yes, Kiaj. You definitely need to be playing in some makeup.
Yes.
Okay, I don't care who you are. This foundation by Chantica, the Cushion Skin, it just makes you look so perfect without looking made up.
Yep. I knew I loved it when I took it to Miami and it passed the freaking humidity test.
Mm-hmm.
I did get oily. I did have to like just tap it like after 6 or 7 hours, but 6 or 7 hours when you're excessively oily and you're in Miami, that's not bad.
No, that is definitely not bad. Because here we have the heat and humidity too. I mean, that's just what we deal with. I just don't ever have my makeup melt off. Like if it's the summer, I will powder. But other than that, I'm not big on powder.
Honey, there was one day it was so hot in Miami. I didn't even wear any. It was the day I went to Nordstrom Rack to get you the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I thought I was going to die. Like I couldn't stop wiping my face with a towel, much less put on foundation or anything. Girl, this is too much back and forth.
It's really not. And the more you do looks like this, the better, like the easier it really does get.
Okay, what are we doing next, honey? What color?
Okay, let's see what you got, what you're working with. Oh, that looks good. Because next you're going to need your glitter glue and you're going to need your pigment.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I bought the glitter glue that Betsy uses.
Thank you, Anar. I am wearing my Maleficent ears. Okay, so
Hi,
I think
Nara.
I'm good on foundation. So what next? You do concealer next?
Yes.
Okay. I need to respot
Yves
conceal that.
Stella Laurent. Yes, 6-7 hours in Miami is good. What'd you
So
say?
I think it's
pigment.
is it just Stella? I think it's a play on Stella.
So how do I put this on?
Okay. So what I typically do is take like a flat brush like this.
Okay.
What I'm using for my concealer, and do like a little dollop, like a drop of it, and then kind of dab it back and forth over where I'm going to place the pigment.
Which will be all over the lid?
Well, you'll do it pretty much, yeah. Had to think about it for a second. Bye, Steven.
Bye, Steven.
But yeah.
Oh, maybe I got too much?
Maybe. If you did, just take it to the other eye. You can always wipe it off. Okay. Thank you, Simply You.
I have never used a glitter glue.
Well, it's as the name implies, it's glue.
For glitter, which I don't use.
Well, that's why I was like, use a pigment before you use a glitter. Only reason I'm saying that is you're still having a little bit of issue with your eye. And I'm like, I don't want you to get some glitter in your eye and be like, stop being my friend because it made you look blind.
I didn't wear contacts purposely. So right now that's why
I think the pigment will look gorgeous.
That's why I keep looking down to see the comments on my laptop because it's bigger.
You blind?
Yeah.
I'm blind too. Don't feel bad.
Oh, thank you, Simply You Makeup.
Okie dokie. So,
okay.
concealer.
What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this pigment?
Okay, so you take your same brush that you use with your glitter glue, and you dip it, and you tap.
Are we blending it into this green?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And you keep it below the crease.
Here, if you guys want to see the shade, I don't know if you can see. It's like
oh, yes, that's so pretty. I think that's going to look so good.
Whoa. Holy camole.
Am I going to turn you into a shiny, like start being, what's the crab in Moana? What was the name of the crab?
Oh, I don't know.
It starts with a T. Jeremy, what's the name of the crab in Moana?
I don't remember. I'm thinking. Oh, I might have to Google it.
I don't remember. He likes all the shiny things, though.
Yes.
This is like a gold green shift.
It is so pretty. Tamatoa.
I feel like I'm going to have to go back in with that dark green and blend it.
That's what I have to do a lot of times. Just to kind of make the edges look smooth.
I'm here looking at this like, whoa. Okay.
You're just not used to it. Okay, so I finished concealer. Do I powder?
Yes. Powder.
Your Jeremy thought I was talking to. No, that's my Jeremy. My Jeremy's on the other side of the room. I think it's hot in here, honey. Can you turn on the air conditioner?
Didn't I tell you that the other day, Betsy? Like, I get weirded out because I know Kelly's Jeremy is Jeremy too.
Yes. There's lots of Jeremys. I have it on heat.
Oh, no wonder.
Well, because it was cold, and then it wasn't cold or hot enough to turn on the AC. Okay, so do I powder next, or do I contour?
Powder. Oh, wait, no. Contour, because you're using the wand.
Oh, yeah, I got to use the wand first. So I'm using the because I have to layer on the bronzers. We're
Yep.
going to be using the Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. I think I got this shade Fair Medium because it looks so dark, and I wish I would have went with the deeper shade.
Kelly from
Yes.
Cute Beauty Real got me
That sound.
medium deep for my birthday.
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten the medium deep. Yes, Estella, we have clean water now. The boil water notice went away on, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday.
Okay, I have like no freaking idea like how much of this I'm supposed to pile on. Like, is this okay?
Yes, you don't want it too much.
Okay. It's not a lot. It's just intense. Okay.
Because if you pile on too much of it, it will look like it'll crumble on you.
Okay. So then we're going to go back into Royal.
I don't think I applied enough bronzer with that. I'm gonna be gentle with it. We're gonna start slow, and then we'll just build it up.
Yes.
But yeah, for us, it's spring weather down here already. I mean, we'll probably have another cold snap at least one more time. We typically do, but hopefully it will not be another freeze. As long as it's not another freeze, I will be okay. So yeah, I need more bronzer. I'm already looking at this and being like, wait, there needs to be more.
I'm going to eat amazing today, you guys. So
You got everybody cooking for you.
yes.
My kids are cleaning house. So
my 22-year-old and my 9-year-old are making one meal, and my honey and my 6-year-old are making another meal because they're having a cook-off. And the best part of this is I'm the judge. So
you're judge, jury, and executioner?
Yes, I get to try it all. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I saw tuna steaks in there. Oh, let me put my phone charger on. I totally forgot that part. Hold on.
You're going to die in the middle of it.
If it gets shaky for a second. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so now I think that's definitely more alien with the cream contour.
Yes, all over, girl. We went to the beach and laid out. That's what we need to look like.
Yes, Stella, we're doing much better. I know there's areas that are still struggling, but we're just hoping things go back to normal and stay that way for a little bit. Our area, not to complain or anything like that, because we are blessed beyond measure with a lot of things, has been devastated between hurricanes and ice storm. I mean, like, it's just been one thing after another, and there's just not enough time in the year to recover. I do need to add some more concealer to my nose. I took it all off when I was blending out the bronzer. There we go. Okay. Makes my nose a little bit smaller.
What am I doing now?
Okay, so what you're going to do now is take your tape off and clean, like, take like a makeup wipe and clean up any.
Do you need me to put my light brighter?
You can if you want to.
Because I didn't know if you can. Like, is that better?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we've been hit hard. Look, you see what I mean? You see how that instantly, look at that shape.
Let's hope. Oh God, I think this one's more up.
It's okay. Just take a picture from one side or the other.
No, not really.
No, it's good.
Okay.
Doesn't she look pretty and green?
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
So next is powder, isn't it? And then do powder bronzer. Like, or do I do powder last?
Yeah, powder. You could wait for the powder. Do powder bronzer next.
Okay, so now I have to use my.
What am I doing next?
Okay, so you're going to want to apply your mascara to your top lashes first.
Oh.
Because I like for it to sit there and dry before I put on glue and eyelashes.
Oh. Okay.
Because it helps keep my lashes clean. Because if I do, that's my Chick-fil-A cut from earlier. If I take and do it where
do I have to curl them?
you can, you don't have to. What I typically do is I curl my lashes together with my falsies so they look more natural.
Okay, mine are too long. If I curl them, I feel I will struggle putting on the lashes.
Yeah, no, that's why I do it that way. Hey, Kara, I'm glad you were able to join us.
Hi,
Look
Kara.
at Aileen with a Betsy eye. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to go in with Gucci bronzer first because I got to go in with one of my deepest shades.
I'm going in with the Essence Lash Princess mascara.
Marky had his party. Well, make sure you tell Marky happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marky.
We bronze. I don't think my forehead's ever looked this deep.
Okay. So next, lashes.
Well, I'll let my mascara dry. So what I'll do is start with putting on my primer. I'll do my primer and my foundation while my mascara is dry. And then once that's on, then I do my lashes.
I'm using the Tatcha Silk Canvas.
And I don't spot conceal.
Okay.
Okay.
I did do my brows before we came on because I'm not blessed with Betsy brows. And
it takes you a minute to even them out.
Yeah, it'll take a minute to even out. And I already knew the eye look was going to take a minute in itself. Okay.
And now for bronzer, should I do? I think I'm going to do Charlotte and then Hoola last. So that way I'll have on 4 bronzers.
Go for it. And you use a sponge or a brush for your foundation?
Typically I use the BK Beauty 101 if you've got it. But if not, I mean, I'll switch between brushes and sponges. And
I got it.
Sometimes it depends on the foundation and what look I'm going for that day.
Girl, you picked my foundation, girl.
I know, but sometimes how it applies on me doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Like that's the part with makeup is what goes well with you doesn't mean it'll work well with me. I think that's why this is such a good experiment. It's like,
And I'm sorry, you guys. I'm using the Fenty, the Pro Filter Soft Matte.
And one of the things
in 270.
Yes. One of the things we tried to do too is use, like, if we have products that are the same in the categories, try to use the same products, if that makes sense. But yeah. Doesn't Aileen look amazing? Now I think I'm going to use the lightest, which will be the Hoola. Make sure that's all blended in.
Yeah, so then when you go in with your powder, you'll blend it some more to kind of tone down the bronzer just a little bit and make it look more natural.
I don't know. I think I brought it further down on my cheeks than what you do, but I have chipmunk cheeks. You don't have my cheeks. I have like these little. You are longer in the face and I'm round.
Yeah. But look, I didn't spot conceal and it doesn't look bad.
No, it looks really good. That's part of the reason why I like a medium coverage, because then I typically, like if I do have any hyperpigmentation, which I struggle with a little bit, like on my upper lip, or if I have any spots, it'll typically be enough to cover. So I haven't tried the e.l.f. one. I am fixing to try to do some mascara comparisons to see if we can get some better lashes without using falsies. I mean, but the falsies will never go away for good. Okay, so now buff it all in together with powder.
With
Or
the
should I
blush.
blush before powder?
Yes. No, powder.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm following the steps. Like, this is really freaking weird, you guys, because I
It
always
is.
have eyes on, and it's like, wait, why is my face done?
Why does my face look so blah? Okay. Foundation is on. What's next? Lashes?
Lashes.
Help me, Jesus. Okay.
And those are the Eyelure Accent number 5s. They are my absolute favorite lashes because you don't have to trim them. And they look like your lashes, but better.
And the the pigment I used is the Chroma Shift Aurora from Nakia Joy Cosmetics.
That's one of those multi-chrome pigments. That is gorgeous.
Yes. It has like a green gold shift, but I don't know if you can see the green.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Lashes. Help us, Jesus. We need everything. We need tweezers. Okay.
You know what I do with my lashes? I take them, and then once they got glue on them, because these are a little bit stiffer, I just kind of drop them into place and then use my curler, my eyelash curler to make sure they're like all stuck together. Because I'm saying, yes, Kelly, I sent her some of my lashes.
She sent me the lashes.
My lashes, so she wouldn't have to sit there and try to find what I use.
Okay. Oh God! Thank God they say L and R on them.
I would hope that you can tell because they are a little angled. Like I would. Let's try that. Let's see what happens if I put the thick part. Because these have, yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
Not a lot of glue, right? Just a thin strip.
Yep, just a thin strip.
Open that.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
Did we scare you yet?
I'm already scared. Can't you see how nervous and quiet I am?
But those lashes, let me tell you, those are like the easiest lashes to work with because, like I've said before, I'm blind in one eye. Okay, so maybe y'all don't know this. I'll tell this while she's putting on her lashes. I'm blind in my right eye. Like completely, the only thing I see is blur. So I can't close my eye and do like wing line or anything like that. So I need something that's very easy to put on, and those just, and I have shaky hands too from fibro, so I need easy. They are the Eyelure Accent number 5. I will type it in here for you, Stella. You get them at Ulta. I buy them when they're 50% off, so they're super cheap. They're only like $5 or $6 a pair. But whenever you buy them 50% off, I'll buy 10 of them at a time. Because they have a number 3 version, but the 3s aren't as bright. Okay, so next is blush.
Ah! I pinched myself.
Yeah, Kelly, that's part of the reason why you never see me do winged liner. I can do it somewhat with a brush and like a gel liner or like a potted liner, but nothing else.
Okay, I got one pair on. I mean, one of the.
Yeah, you see how easy that was? Look how good it looks.
Go ahead, girl.
See?
Okay.
I'm going to convert you yet.
I like these lashes.
Because I can't wear the big, like anytime like I order stuff and I get big lashes, like if I order like a PR kit or whatever, they always go to Nadia. I cannot walk around with the wings on my eyes. No. I don't
want to offend anybody. I call them brooms. Like they look like a broom. Like I've seen people with them so big that their eyes are like this, like they can't even hold their lids open. Like,
Well, and
girl,
and part of the thing is for me too, I don't want lashes so big that you can't see what I actually did to my face, you know? I spend a lot of time on those eye looks.
it's like,
Okay.
girl, I don't know. What these are kind of like curvy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to like straighten it out a bit.
I don't know. There's something about those lashes that ever since, and I've been using those same style of lashes and have tried a bajillion other ones. I've used that same style of lashes for 3 years now, or 4 years now. And I always go back to them.
I've tried lashes before. I like that they don't go so far in that you feel that uncomfortable little lash situation. She said,
Well, Ruby, you got the big O eyes that you can do that. You and Molly
right.
They'll drive me nuts. Look,
Ruby
have you not seen? I have lots of lid space. I don't have like this actual size of my eyes. They're tiny. Okay, so I think it's blush next, isn't it, Aileen?
Yes. Yes. So you get a choice. You get to do eyes or blush. Like I'd switch.
Okay, I think we're gonna do eyes first.
Yeah, like sometimes I do my eyes first so that then I can pick the blush I want.
So for eyes, we are using Chantecaille Spring. I bought this because Aileen said the special shade, which is this one, was so pretty. Or actually, no, I didn't buy this. My husband bought this for me. But look at that multi-chrome. It shifts from green to pink, and it's so light. It's so pretty.
Okay, here you go. Lashes are on.
Look how good you look.
This is weird.
So, what I do next.
She cute.
You look good.
I need some wine.
Everyone loves your comment, Ruthie, because we love our Ruthie.
Yes.
So, what do you start with when you're doing your eyes? Do you start with your deepest shade?
No. So let me see the palette. You're going to do shade 1, which is the one next to the green.
This one?
Yeah, in your transition.
Okay. Do you use like a big fluffy brush, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I need to put on eye primer.
Oh, yeah, you forgot that part. What's next?
Okay, so after I do that, I typically do my cream bronzer or cream contour.
So we do liners and all that stuff last?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, girl.
Okay. I typically finish out like, because I'm so used to doing it for videos that the rest of the eyes wait till I'm back on camera. So that way I can show people what I'm doing. Because that's the only thing anybody's ever interested in seeing from me is like, what are you doing with your eyes? How did you do that? That's all I get.
So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand in medium deep. Okay, so you do not put as much as I do.
No, and I put some on my forehead, and I always do my double chin.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Colleen. We are her ray of sunshine. And Night Star Beauty loves that green on you. Isn't that good? Doesn't she look good?
Thank you.
See, but see, that's another thing. Like your shape of your forehead is different than mine.
Is this all you do?
Huh?
Is this all you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I try to keep more of the contour in this area. Like whenever you take a picture, it slims that jaw line out. It was like the thing I sent to Rupi earlier. It's like if you do this, it slims out your face. It's weird. It's like you suck on your tongue.
Yeah.
It's a reel on Instagram.
I do that too because I call it my fupa. Like I just need a lift.
Yes.
And you blend this with a brush or with a sponge?
Either a sponge or a brush. It kind of depends on what look you're going for. I use a sponge a lot of time to make it soft. So, do you use your powder in here to set your primer, or do you just leave it tacky?
No, I said it.
Okay. That ain't a me thing.
I know I didn't set it because I do watch. Obviously, I watch your channel, so I didn't set mine. But I do set it when I do my makeup my way.
Well, I like to keep it where it's not set because it helps your color stick better. Natasha really doesn't need it, but there are some that you definitely need to set and some that you don't.
Well, you know, Natasha, my girl.
I cannot wait. Did y'all see the Circo Loco, I think is how I would say it, the new palette?
The new Natasha palette.
I cannot wait. Someone found it at a Sephora, so now I'm like, it's going to be coming soon.
I want it. I want it. Okay.
It's going to be a gentle wash of color today.
A gentle wash.
Hi, Bob Ross.
Did y'all hear my husband? He said, okay, Bob Ross. Happy little trees.
That was the guy with the curly afro hair, right?
Yes, and he had baby squirrels that he rescued.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, if you're a woman, I need to call you Bab Ross.
Bab Ross? I'm Bab Ross, y'all.
Is this good? Or do I need to share that out more?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Because you want it to show up. And once you put on your powder over the top, the next thing I'll do concealer. I try to do all my creams first. Okay, so I've got my transition. Night Star Beauty, your husband loves you in the green. My husband's so used to dating the rainbow, he doesn't even know.
He doesn't even notice. To him, rainbow is neutral.
If I walked in there with like a neutral face, like if he didn't know that I was doing it and walked in there, like he's like, "Where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Why'd you do that?
That ain't you."
Okay.
He gets a new woman all the time between all the hair colors and makeup.
Okay, so next you said concealer.
Next is concealer.
We didn't pick one.
Did you forget to pick a concealer?
Yeah, we forgot to pick one.
Just whatever one you want to use is fine.
I have the e.l.f. Hydro.
I think the e.l.f. will be good.
Okay.
Do you use this? What shade do you use next? The peachy shade or the deepest shade?
I use the deepest shade for the outer, like I did the royal.
Okay. Do you use a different brush or the same brush?
The same, but I don't bring it all the way in like you made me bring that green.
You keep it just on the outside.
I usually try to keep all the dark halfway out because if I bring it too far in, I feel it sinks my eyes when they're browns, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
You don't apply the big old triangles, right?
No.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Well, I mean, you can see even with a light coat of foundation and stuff, I don't have a lot of skin issues. And the eyes are always what are my favorite.
Oh, that'll be awesome, Rupi. I want to see that.
I need pictures. We need pictures.
Yes, I need pictures too. Is this good concealer or more?
That's good.
Okay.
I don't wear a lot of concealer.
Okay, good. Oh, let me not use the bronzer brush.
You do need to do a little bit on your chin, the bridge of your nose, and your forehead to bring some brightness.
Okay. Let me blend this and we shall. See, this is why I like to do concealer first because I usually bring my concealer in here.
Well, once you apply your inner corner highlight, there's no depth. And I bring a lot of my eye primer and stuff, I bring it really far in too. So that kind of helps because the eye primer I use most of the time, which is the Gerard Cosmetics or Gerard Clean Canvas, works as a concealer as well. I don't use it as a concealer, but
You know what we're gonna do after this?
what are we gonna do after this?
Before I leave my filming room, I'm gonna Marco Polo you, and you're gonna see everybody in the house's reaction when I walk out.
I cannot wait. Yeah, see, husband, Anara, whenever I first showed my husband the multi-chromes, he was like, is that car paint? Because they had it first. I don't know. Okay, because see, this isn't taking me long. Next, what color do I use? Do I use the peach or the shiny shiny?
So you could do it in either direction, but the peach on the inner and the green on the outer.
That ain't enough of the green. Do you use it with your finger or do you use it with a brush?
You could do either, or if you use it with a brush, you got to wet it.
Okay, I'll just use my finger.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know who is in our age bracket, but Jeremy used to be obsessed with the Gran Turismo games. And I could only race the one, which is the circular or the oval course. And they had a car in there. It was a British car. It was the Tuscan Speed 6, the TVR, I think is what it was. And that thing, it had multi-chrome paint. Ever since then, and this was 20 years ago, multi-chromes have been like in my life. But I mean, I'm also a child of the 90s. Y'all remember the store Gadzooks?
The store what?
Gadzooks.
No.
It was like they sold like Doc Martens and all that fun kind of stuff. But they used to, I think it was like 16 or 17, and I bought, it was a see-through clear plastic raincoat that was blue, but it was iridescent. I have been obsessed for a long time with shifty stuff.
Simply You. If you can't find it, send me a private message on DM, and I have a picture on my phone I can send to you after this.
Okay, so
if you can't find it on Instagram,
you use your peach as your inner corner shade?
Inner corner, and then bring it onto the lid a little.
This is so weird. Look, there's like no color.
Girl, there is color. Stop it.
There's no color.
There's color.
Okay, I'm not going crazy. Kara remembers Gadzooks.
Okay, well, I've never been into color and glitter, and so I don't know what that is.
Well, they sold like baby tees and all that, and Jinko jeans.
Oh, you know, I wear Jinko jeans. I weighed 90 pounds, and I wore a size 34 in men with a cute little crop top.
With the big old picture. You know, they're like supposed to be redoing Jinko.
And I had the chain on my Jinko jeans.
I wore the girl Jinkos because I like to show my butt.
I wore the boys because I like to be baggy.
Whenever I was a teenager, it was all about being sexy.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, so next is your cream blush.
Okay.
And then we start layering over our powders.
Okay. Do you use just the cream?
No.
Okay.
I typically, because I don't use a lot of powders to set my face, I use a mixture of cream and powder. Like I'll use cream and then
too, Kara.
Yeah, no. I did not dress baggy.
See, for me,
the littler amount of clothing that was available, the better. This is why I was a husband very, very young.
I used to dress baggy pants and a small top, but then puberty hit a little way too early. And by the time I was 11, I was a C. So then I would dress really baggy too, because I just didn't look like the other girls.
Yeah, no, I didn't care. I used my boobs as a weapon. But we used to go, there was a club in Houston, I think it's still open. They would do an 80s goth night. I think it was like Thursday. It's called Numbers. And we would go there because they'd play like Billy Idol and stuff like that. And that was back when I was really into the goth culture, kind of. Like I liked the black and stuff like that, but I still had my pink. I was a girl goth. I was like emo before emo was a thing.
So I did the blush cream.
Perfect. Now you're going to start going over everything with your powder. You're going to do your
So
powder.
going with the powder this first?
I typically do bronzer, then blush, then highlight. I layer it on like Neapolitan ice cream.
Bronzer.
But yeah, I had a skirt. I don't think you could really consider it a skirt. Safety pins, not bobby pins. It was 2 pieces of cloth and 2 safety pins. That's all that held the thing up.
Oh, let me tell you my favorite outfit. It used to be a short white tennis skirt with a white sports bra and a really big baggy Dallas Cowboys jersey with a pair of high top Adidas that were white and blue, and it had the strap, but you Velcro the strap and you don't stick it through the hoop. That thing flaps.
See, for us, okay, so like our sporty attire was like I would wear the Adidas sports bra because Adidas was like big whenever I was in high school. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the Adidas tearaway pants? The ones that had the buttons up and down the side?
Oh, yeah, those things were awesome.
With socks, with the Adidas soccer slides.
Yeah,
that's what we wore. It's like walking into a Britney Spears video, but with slides instead. I was like, what?
Yep. And you just do the powder, bronzer everywhere you did the contour wand?
Yep.
Okay.
This is why I don't do my eyes less. I've got fallout everywhere.
I don't have any fallout.
Okay. Well, I probably apply a lot more than you do.
See, me and Carol would have been friends in middle school and high school too, just by the way we dressed.
See, I'm always been like super weird about stuff that I change trends all the time. Some days I wanted to be dressed like preppy. Some days I wanted to be like goth. It was like it just depended on my mood. And I'm still that way now. That's why I change everything so often.
People thought I was weird too, because what I didn't like I didn't like bullying back then. So it's like I was popular because I played softball and all this stuff, but I was also in the drum line. And I didn't like that people like treated like the people that weren't in the drum line, the other band members, like nerds. Oh yes, Fila's.
I have Fila dad shoes, and yes, it was cheap back then. You didn't wear Fila. But yeah, I didn't have many, like I have a few girlfriends still from high school, but I didn't have very many girlfriends. Girls did not like me.
Nope. Yeah, so I did a lot of, I was friends with a lot of people that people were like, why are you friends with them? Because y'all bully them. And I used to fight a lot. And people knew, do not mess with me. So I used to find the people that people bullied on the most and became friends, and then people would leave them alone. So is this next?
Yes. Once you get all your powder over the top, then you use your setting powder.
But use
I don't know what you put under your eyes, like if you do any shadow, but I'm using that shade a little bit to give me some depth.
Do I use this before highlighter?
No, I'll use highlighter and then I didn't see if you put the powder on. The powder highlight. So do your highlight first.
And then the powder blush.
Uh-huh. And then powder all over your face. Simply you, I thought I was sexy. I mean, I really did. There's never been
nothing.
Well, there's never been any like shame in my self-confidence. I've never been like, oh, I'm not pretty. Oh, I'm not this. I'm not that person. But that's not always a good thing either. Okay, I think my eye look is done other than liner. Okay.
And mascara.
I know. So the dark, my Charlotte Tilbury, the darker brown liner, do you use that like in your waterline, or do you line like the top? Like above
If
your
I
lashes?
do the top on top of the lashes, I do it and smudge it.
Okay.
If not, I do the waterline on the top and push it into the lashes from the bottom.
We'll do a smudgy. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm going into Becca Opal. Ooh.
You need some bling. We need some blinginess.
Whoa there.
But yeah, I didn't lack in self-confidence when I was younger. And
I
now I
didn't
look
either.
back and I'm like, why didn't I feel myself even more? Jiminy Cricket. Because now I'm like, what I wouldn't do.
Is this a Betsy
Typically-
highlight?
Yes, we like that. Okay. So, do you typically use, because I have my Marc Jacobs, the green liner. Do you use like a brighter liner in your waterline?
Yes. With that look, I do the green. Do
This is
you only put highlight here?
No, I put it on the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. I don't put a whole lot there though. Yeah, see, I feel like I hit my peak as my teenage years, but I mean, goodness gracious, Night Star Beauty. I had my first child at 19, so, or a month before I turned 19.
I was 16. I had just turned 16 a few months earlier.
So,
Okay.
and then it was like wife, mother, we're going to keep that going.
Highlighter. And then powder.
Then powder. Blend all of it together.
Let's go for it. I'm going to get my big old La Mer brush. I love this brush. Do you have this brush?
I do not. I don't have like any La Mer brushes. I do have the La Mer. Jeremy's setting a timer. I have the La Mer moisturizer, and I don't think that it's worth the price.
I would never. Yeah. I haven't paid. I mean, I haven't tried that, but I'm not interested. Like, I hear it's not good for oily skin, so I'm not even going to try. But I do have the pressed powder, like kind of like this, but the pressed one of La Mer, and I like it. But if you're too heavy with it, you could cake yourself up.
I need to find some of my throwback pictures. I probably have some. I have to ask friends for them, but yeah.
I'll have to find some too. The teenage years were not kind to me.
Do y'all remember like Mud and LEI jeans? Now thinking about it, the bell-bottom jeans, the low rise.
Yes. I used to have these bell-bottom jeans that were plaid, but the plaids were like 3D and they were sewn into the jeans. Ooh, them things. I used to think I was the bomb.com. Okay.
What were you thinking? And now it's coming back, and I'm like, wait, I wore that exact outfit. It was tacky, and now you're gonna wear it again.
What's next?
Okay, so
A lower lash line?
a lower lash line. You need your dark green, the royal.
The royal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring that all the way across?
You keep it pretty much to where your lashes end, and then you're gonna use like something shiny in the inner corner.
Well, alrighty then.
You want it to be Uncle Fester. You want it to look like you didn't sleep on purpose.
Motorcycle.
Yes. I had jeans with glitter on them. I have jeans with glitter on them now. And eyeshadow swatches. Everything in our house has glitter on it. Literally, I made a wreath one day and sprayed the wall with glitter because I was spraying the wreath with glitter. And the wall in our house is permanently glitter. Yeah, Nora, my daughter's 20, so I get it.
Like
and
this?
y'all have it rough, man. I will say that, yes, that looks good. Now, you want to blend it out to bring it down just a little bit lower. You want it to come a little bit below your lashes because that kind of helps hide the bags.
The creases?
The bags and the creases. I know, Steven. Isn't this weird? Like, there's no color on this face. Okay. So what's next? Do I do mascara? Do I do lips?
Mascara.
Okie dokie. Maybe this will make me start feeling like Betsy again.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm going to a PTA meeting. This is the kind of thing I do for PTA.
I feel like I'm going to the club.
Girl, I look like I'm going to the club wherever I'm going. I go to Walmart and I'm like, hey, y'all. But it's fun. I love being able to play dress up. And that's what doing this YouTube is about at this point, is that I get to play dress up every day.
Every day.
And I love it. You know, I would not want to go back to being young and not being able to do it. You know what I mean?
Girl, this
I'm
highlighter.
older and I have the budget for it.
This highlighter is super blingy.
No, I don't want to go back to being younger and broke. Younger and broke and being a teenage parent.
Ooh.
No, ma'am.
Look what I just got delivered. An appetizer.
What appetizer is that? Did they make you nachos?
Did you make homemade chips?
Yeah.
And what is
Potato
this?
chips, and that's a sauce.
What kind of
Made
sauce?
A sauce.
A sauce made with cheese?
Yep. And milk.
Mmm.
Exactly, Kelly. Come on.
Mmm. Mmm. Hold on.
And here's the thing about it. Let me tell you, the good thing about it is I can wear crazy makeup and then put on a mask and no one knows who I am.
Snap break. Ooh, that was good, you guys. They made homemade chips and like a cheese dip. Ooh, that was
My
good.
kids don't make me homemade chips. I need to go yell at my kids. I'm not good enough for you.
What's next? Eyeliner?
Okay.
Oh no.
Yes, inner corner. Inner corner.
And brow bone.
Yes.
So whatever highlight you use.
No, I'll use something from the palette. So I would use the Queen shade. This really white.
Yeah, no, I was saying whatever highlight. I was saying whatever highlight you use will be. You'll put a dot in your inner corner.
In the inner corner. Oh, like I don't feel like me. This is weird.
So you put Queen on the brow.
Mm-hmm. Because I feel like even when I do it natural, I don't like.
Even when you go natural, you go big or go home?
Well, yeah. Okay, so highlight. I'm going to use the Chantecaille. This is the
Manta Ray.
Radiant Chic Cheek and Highlight Duo in Coral. I'm going to use the highlight from this.
Also known as the Manta Ray.
Yes. Because their limited edition stuff is always based on animals. Come on, highlight. Let's give me some glow. So do you not highlight anything other than your cheekbone in your inner corner?
And my Cupid's bow.
Okay. Nothing down the nose?
Girl, have you seen the size of my nose? No, boo.
We can layer it up to make it blingy. I almost went down my nose. I went, wait.
You almost did it naturally?
I did. It's what I'm used to doing. I already
Steven, they have a sale in May. They don't have it on the website, but my girl could hook you up in May.
Well, simply you. At this point in my life, I don't dress up other than t-shirt and jeans because of what I do for a living. I do crafts. I mean, that is what I do. I make stuff out of vinyl.
Okay. What's next?
So, okay, so you've got highlight. You need lips.
No liner?
I don't always use a liner with my lips. Most of the time I
No,
don't.
I mean no eyeliner?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll take the black because you pulled out. Okay, you need to do your black liner just on that first third to make it look like your lashes join.
Okay, hold on. Let me sharpen this a little bit.
Thank you, Night Star. It's just weird for me because I'm not a soft person. That sounds so bad. So I guess I do lippy, right?
Yep.
Lip liner.
Yep.
And then lip. Do you apply your highlight to your brow bone?
Yes.
Okay. So lip liner, I am going to be using the Pat McGrath Labs Suburbia lip liner, and that needs to be sharpened. I hate sharpening pencils. You know what they need? They need an electric pencil sharpener for makeup.
It will break.
Now I'm starting to feel a little bit more with me. Hi, Angel. I'm glad you're able to catch us. So today, if you're not familiar, we're swapping routines. Aileen's doing my makeup and I'm doing hers.
Okay, and then green in the waterline?
Yep.
Metallic or matte?
I always go for shiny.
Okay.
We know. It's all
Do
about
you
the
wear
glitter.
mascara on the lower lashes?
Yes. Okay, and then for lips, I'm using the Chantecaille Spring, and this is the shade Clover. My lips look good. My lips look big.
Is Clover the one in the light green? I bought that today, y'all. It's in this package. It's in this package. And it's a big bag. There's a lot in that package. Don't y'all judge me.
I am. It's different. I'm kind of feeling it. Okay, so now I guess last but not least for your routine is setting spray.
Yep.
I haven't used this one yet in a while. I forget how aggressive the MAC Fix Plus sprayer is.
Oh, yeah. Push it away.
Because I've been using right now I've been up and using the the Catrice. Yes.
Okay. And then next.
I'm eating setting spray and it doesn't taste good.
So next, do I line my lips or not?
If you want to line your lips, some days I feel like it, some days you feel like it, and sometimes you don't. So some days I do it and sometimes I don't.
Okay, I got to line.
Most of the time I don't go anywhere and I don't put on a mask. So if I put on a lipstick, it doesn't really matter.
I got to sharpen it.
Yes, Stella, the MAC does. I mean, look at this. You can see that on camera. It's like, you see how aggressive that is? Like the Catrice one is, well, that one's pretty aggressive too. My favorite though, honestly, if you want something with a good sprayer that's not aerosol.
The one that was in your empties?
No, this is the Cover FX one. Look at this.
Oh.
Watch. The mist on this is just, you can't even see it. It's the perfect. Cover FX has the best mister out of all of them. Unless you want an aerosol, and then you don't have to buy Morphe because Beauty Bakery does an aerosol. Why is there it goes. But it does smell like baby powder. Hi, Molly.
Hey, Molly.
Yes, we're rocking our ears. Well, mine are fixing to come off because I have absolutely nothing else to do to my face.
And then you said lipstick.
Yep.
So this is the Natasha Denona Amorosa.
I love that. Because I typically will do a very bold eye and then a very neutral blush, a very neutral lip. Molly, Aileen is wearing the Natasha Denona Metropolis. Plus, she is also wearing the Nakia Joy. What's the pigment shade?
Aurora Chroma Shift.
Aurora Chroma Shift. I want to see some other people do this video, especially if you have such dramatically different like makeup styles.
And then you said gloss, right?
Yes. Gloss is always like my best friend.
And I never wear gloss.
I love a good gloss. That's one of the few things I carry in my purse that's makeup wise. It's like I have a Pat McGrath.
I did buy a Sicily one today. It's in that bag.
I love you with the super nude lip. I don't see you go that nude that often.
No, I usually go pinky nude.
Mm-hmm. And I like a true nude.
Okay.
Steven, you and Rupi, y'all need to do this. You need to do this. I want to see y'all do this.
Oh, that would be so good.
Because Steven does he loves this effervescent fairy look where it's very.
I done?
You're done. Other than setting spray.
I only have the MAC Fix Plus.
That's fine. That's why I used that one today. I have a bajillion setting sprays.
Yeah, I usually do it far away. When it mist lightly, I dip into it.
Rupi, you'd be like me. Doing Aileen's makeup, it would be very, very minimal. No bronzer. You cannot do
Ruby with no bronzer.
Rupi with no bronzer. I want to see that.
Yeah,
so
you guys have to do it.
What do you think?
Okay. Look at that blingy highlight, though.
And Steven would have to. Oh, yes. I want to see that. And blush. Lots and lots of blush.
I need a face swap partner.
He would have to wear false lashes, too. And no falsies for you, Rupi. So I
like your look.
I love your look.
I love
you in that green. It looks so good. It really does.
Where are we going?
We need to be going to the club.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so tonight after we finish the live, we'll just get on to Marco Polo. We'll Marco Polo with everybody, and we'll have a drink and
jam up the music.
Yes, we can blast some 90s R&B. I know Kara would be in for that one. But yes.
Thank you, Molly. This was fun. And I'm going to say, the eyes are not bad.
See?
They're not bad at all. And
You're
I'm surprised that I actually like the lashes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I could do this, but I would probably still do it in my order.
Well, yeah. And the thing is,
you know what I mean?
And the good thing about doing it is you start. I love this idea because it really does get you out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't my type of makeup, but hey, at least now I know I can pull off a dewy, glowy, very bronzy look.
A fake mustache.
Well, thank you for this super chat, Steven. You know I love you. My Ohana. Those are my fam. Rupi, Steven, Nadia.
Thank you, Angela.
Y'all are my peoples.
Thank you, Anara.
But yeah, thank you, Anara. I'm actually drinking a beer, or this is kind of like a beer. Is this a beer? Is seltzer a beer? I don't know. It has like no carbs in it, thank goodness.
So I have a question in regards to this look. Do you never put eyeliner on your upper waterline?
Nope, don't need it. But you've seen me. Like, I have super thick, like, you just saw the picture of, like, my lashes.
Oh, yeah.
Personal.
Close up.
I have thick natural lashes. So when I throw on.
I do too, but I think it's just habit. It's habit for me, you know?
And see, I think that doing the waterline mascara like I did above and below to copy you, it makes my natural lashes look even thicker.
I was gonna say they'll look fuller and more voluminous.
Voluminous. We want voluminous. But yeah, I am happy with everything. And I'm so happy y'all all joined us. We had so much
we had a
fun.
lot of fun.
We definitely appreciate it. But I know Aileen's got to go eat.
I have to go taste test and pick the winner. So I've not been allowed in the kitchen for quite some time while they cook, so I can give an unbiased opinion. But now I know who made the chips and dip.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I can say about my household, Cameron does make me eggs. That's the only thing he cooks me. Jeremy doesn't cook for me at all.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's okay. He does other things. But yeah, but I guess that's it. Make sure Aileen is linked in the description box. Go check her out. She's on Instagram. We love Aileen. And also, I know some of you follow me on crafting as well. Aileen is a crafter. She has her own crafting YouTube, which is Crafty Corners for You, right?
Yes, which I just started. There's only one video, but more coming soon.
And she's amazing.
Oh, you so sweet.
So I guess that's it. So we will see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.